Alright, you guys, welcome back to the homestead. Today I gotta mess with the sheep, but I'm gonna tell you what my friend Noah, who's Amish, who does chickens, big chicken man around these parts, and he's got a warning for you guys. Hope you're paying attention to this stuff now. So I'm gonna walk up here, get inside the barn, and then I'm gonna share with you guys what he said. I'm gonna show you guys all the babies we've been having. And yeah, you gotta do your farm chores no matter what. Some of them are counting on you, especially now we got a bottle feeder. Her name's Abigail. All right, I got everybody, I threw out a little bit of hay of everybody. That gives them a little something to do while I feed Abigail here. She's all at my feet here. I'm over here. Oh, you're just so precious. What are you doing, little blackface? Huh? We gotta come up with a name with you, huh? That's the only ram in the whole joint. That guy right there. He's a good boy. What are you doing, big boy? Huh? Saying hi to the people? I don't really like those markings. I try to get 100% good white ones. But I'm just in that lineage now where you could possibly, it's kind of like redheads and twins, where you possibly will get a little bit of color and then it'll fade back out and you'll start getting more white. Hold on a second here. I got to give this lamb a break. You don't want them to just suck the whole bottle down. You let them get some and then shoo them away and then walk a little bit, let them get some, kind of mimicking nature. And while I do that, I'm going to tell you guys what Noah said. Come on. Now when you guys are feeding your sheep and your cows and your goats, if you have to bottle feed them, right? You want to keep that bottle up a little bit. See how that neck is? See how that's kind of up in the air? Because that's how they would hit the teat. They come in from underneath and they get that neck up. And if you don't get the neck up while they're eating, you can cause a lot of gas and a lot of other problems with them. So just kind of do everything you can to kind of look and see how they do everything naturally. And then just try to do the best you can with that. So always keep your bottle slightly tilted up there. Keep their neck kind of stretched out. And then take it away, that old pig. Look at her knocking that thing out. My goodness. Huh? Aren't you just so cute? You are. Yeah, we got to take a break. You got to take a break. So Grant was taking care of her. And he started the bottle feed on her. And he named her Abigail. So that's her name. And it's good to bottle feed, use lambs, okay, if you have girl lambs, but it's tricky to bottle feed the ram lambs because as they get older, they're going to come at you and it's going to mess you up. So you can keep a ewe that you bottle feed. I'll be able to keep her and she'll have babies and she'll always be friendly. But the ram, if we had to bottle feed him, that's not so good. So you want to probably send him off to freezer camp. It's just a lot trickier, you know, to do it. So always remember your safety. What are you doing, little fella? You are so cute. You are. What are you doing, little fella? Huh? What am I going to call you? Are you an unusual fella? So Noah, he's my Amish buddy. He runs a lot of chickens, okay? And he goes to the sale barns and all that stuff. Now here's what he said about the chickens. He's getting $8, most he's ever got for wholesale, a dozen eggs at the sale barn right now. Just this last week. $8 at the sale barn. Chickens are going high dollar, right? And he said that he knows somebody in the chickens, you know, that does them real heavy, that says you're going to be paying $25 per chicken coming up to just get for your homestead. You know what I mean? Like when you go to the farm and home and you guys see all those chicks, and chickens that are laying eggs are going for high dollar. So I'm just trying to give you guys a little heads up, you know, so it doesn't catch you off guard. And maybe you can start thinking about how you're going to approach all that. Maybe get an incubator if you can and start incubating some eggs. You could turn this into a pretty good side hustle. But just like all commodities, you know, this stuff goes up and down. But this is going to be... And there's more stuff about the food system, right, and everything that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in future videos. All right, we're in the home stretch. You almost got her tipped off. I got a chicken up there laying a $20 egg. Oh, here's Cotton. You remember Cotton? She's having a nap. And Abigail's done with her bottle. Oh, he's a friend of mine. I mean, that's my adopted dad, I call him, here in Amish land. And we've been doing chickens a long time. He's always had lots of chickens. He always gets pullets in. He sells chickens every year. He sells feed for everybody. And that's not even including how much the feed has gone up for you guys. So we were talking last night in our live stream, if you missed it, that you guys have to learn how to not feed so much feed. There's one of those little peas happening. You make sure you're always watching their bowel movements. Everything's flowing good. These are some healthy stuff right here. There's Abigail, you can hear Mama. She's making her special call. Nope, not mine. Nope, not mine. Yep, mine. And then he gets a drink. So yeah, not even counting how much the feed has gone up, and we were trying to express to you guys that you should be learning to use more table scraps and let your animals open range. And it depends on your program too. Like, here's our philosophy. Okay, so my philosophy is a little bit different. Hi Cotton, you get to all your little cameos. My philosophy is a lot different than most, okay? My garden does not want to walk around. Therefore, I put a boundary around my garden to keep the animals that have legs and that like to walk around, and it's good for them to walk around, and they get the muscle toneness, and they get, you know, juicier. Actually, you could actually look into this, but the more you let your animals move about, though they might get a little, you know, the meat won't be as tender, but it'll be way more succulent, okay? So we let everything with the legs move about. So all of our chickens are open rangers, and we have spots like in here where we'll find, Stacy found a dozen eggs yesterday. It was like winning the jackpot in Vegas. So that's how we do it. And then most of the time the chickens are gonna lay in the nesting boxes, in the chicken coops, and you'll have your rogue little nests here and there. So it's just something to think about, right? So like I said, we lock our vegetables up because they don't have legs, they don't want to walk around, it's not natural for them to. But there's stuff here like the chickens and the deer and everything else that come around here that like to go eat the garden. So that's why we protect the garden. But all of these animals here, they have their big paddocks, but they're able to use their legs and move about and, you know, scratch and forage and get bugs. And then we feed them table scraps. And Stacy showed you guys last night how she even made a little extra rice for them. And you know, that's just how the pioneers did it, and that's kind of our philosophy. We live the pioneer lifestyle, but in the 21st century. And luckily we're in the 21st century, so we can share all this information with you guys. A lot of this stuff's like lost information. This is the first barn I ever built by myself up here. Big barn too, pretty good. Here's a hot tip for you. See that? I put that fabric down there. That's the, you know, the billboard stuff, or a tarp. You want to put a tarp down and separate the tin from the inside, because the tin always sweats. So wherever I keep my hay, you can see I have the tarp, and that way the water won't sweat down onto my hay. And I put that tarp up first, you know, when I first put the building up. So save you a lot of headache that way, keeping moisture out of your building. But yeah, everybody's doing really good. One more look around. Hi, Abigail. She's looking good, doing her thing. And you can notice too, like the sheep are already eating hay. It doesn't take them long, and they're already eating hay. Of course, I meant lambs. The lambs are already eating hay just after a couple of days. It doesn't take them long. They'll start nibbling, and then they'll start adding more fiber into their diet, and then that's when they'll start taking, you know, a little less milk, but more often, if you will. Okay? And Abigail's just kind of nudging up against me because, you know, on where the food comes from. For right now, I mean, Grant started her off, and then Stacy fed her, and then when it turned rainy and cold and nasty, they tagged me. Poor Doug again. But I'm the shepherd anyway, so it's just what I do, and they were just helping me out. I really enjoy my time with the sheep. It's been the best homestead animal we could have got for us. You guys have to do your own homework, but they're just easy keepers. These are called catadans. They're hair sheep, so there's no shearing like that. That's one reason we got the hair sheep. We did not want to shear any animals. We live off-grid. Electricity is a big deal for us, and you know, if you guys put the math to it with the wool prices now, it's not really advantageous. There's, you know, some people that like them, and if that's your thing, that's cool. But for me, it just doesn't make sense. So, all right, rain's coming down. Now the hardest part now is ditching Abigail. So let's see if I can get out of here. It's going to take a little bit of maneuvering. This is the part that's pretty tricky. You can't make very much noise, or she'll run out the front door and run back around here. And I gotta bribe the horses too to kind of be quiet, so they got a little hay out of the deal. Now we're gonna see if we can get out of here. Shh. All right, I did it. Well, that's what I got for you from the homestead today. Sheep are doing really good. We got Abigail on the bottle. Thanks, Grant, good job on that. It's a rainy day. Oh, if you were in the live stream too, Mom hit another deer. She thought it was a lot worse on the car than it was. There's a lot of front end damage on the bumper and stuff. I don't know. I'm still learning, I guess. She's okay, thanks for asking. Don't forget about the warning from Noah about the chickens. You guys got to get more self-sufficient. Stop thinking about buying everything at Tractor Supply. Start thinking about incubating, right? Start thinking about growing. Start thinking about before the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to go to the store to get everything. Start thinking about how you become the store. I like that one. All right, and follow this unusual fellow for more tips and tricks. I'm making that a t-shirt, I swear it right now. All right, you guys, don't forget we're giving away a Ford F-150 four-door XLT. Right, 150,000 miles. I know I showed it the other day and it looked like the steering wheel was on the wrong side, but that's just the trickery of the camera. But there it is right there. It's all super clean. I even spent money on it to have it detailed for you guys. So I'm gonna put new tires on it. You know, it's not a brand new truck. You know, this is gonna be a blessing for somebody. So you guys just stay vigilant out there. Make sure you're sharing our videos, subscribe. Make sure you go to offgridwithdougandstacy.com to register. And as soon as the rain stops, I'll put the bed in here. I got a bed liner for you, and I'm gonna show you how that goes in. But it's like 12 days away, and we're gonna draw a winner. And it's pretty cool stuff. And if you guys just stick with us and keep watching the videos and help us along, we're gonna really bless a lot of people in 2023. We're gonna turn the whole 2 years backwards on everybody, and we're gonna start blessing people and try to get people unstuck from this mess we've been living in. From this mess we living in. Yes, I capsized from all the lies we've been living in. Hey, there you go. That's a good one. And that's step back off that ledge, my friend, and I would be your friend. Yeah, that was a good one. All right, you guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you knew about this $25 per chicken coming up. Oh my gosh, and that's on the, you know, that's walking around. I don't know what's gonna happen at the food store. And leave it down below, and let me know how your chicken feed prices are going. Okay, leave that comment down below. We'll see you guys on the next video.